Have you ever stumbled across a picture of a place that instantly made you feel strange? Not terrified in the obvious way, not comforted either, but something unsettling, something in between. A playground with no kids, a parking lot with no cars, a house with no furniture. The result is an atmosphere so lonely, so depressing, it almost feels alive in its emptiness. These places have a name: liminal spaces. Liminal comes from the word threshold, not here, not there, caught in between. And recently, these spaces have exploded online, turning into a kind of art. People share them, entire communities are dedicated to them, and yet everyone reacts with the same strange feeling. And these spaces follow certain rules: no people, outdated or low quality images, and most importantly, they feel strangely familiar. You look at them and it's as if you've been there before, even if you haven't. Some people claim they've dreamed about them. Others swear they remind them of childhood. But the real question is, why do they feel so disturbing? It's not just nostalgia, it's the tension, the way these spaces trap you on the edge of fear. Take Silent Hill for example. The movie isn't terrifying because of jump scares. It's terrifying because the town itself feels abandoned, timeless, and wrong. The streets are empty, the air is thick with fog, and you're left expecting something to appear at any moment. It's not about what you see, it's about what you don't see. And that's exactly what liminal spaces do. They leave you suspended on the threshold of horror. But honestly, games capture this feeling even better. Why? Because you're not just watching, you're inside. Think about wandering an empty Minecraft server. No players online, no sounds but your footsteps. The world is endless, yet completely lifeless. And in that silence, the two scariest questions creep in. Why am I the only one here? Or, what if I'm not? That's far more terrifying than a monster suddenly jumping out. In a traditional horror game, the monster appears, you scream, and then you relax. But in the liminal space, nothing happens. And because nothing happens, you can never let your guard down. Sometimes, this effect even appears in games that weren't designed to be scary. Take Half-Life 1. Yes, it's an action game, but countless players admit the empty offices and sterile hallways felt deeply unsettling. The environments were so repetitive and lifeless that they created an accidental sense of isolation, a feeling that you weren't supposed to experience, but did anyway. And that's the real power of liminal spaces. They don't scare us with monsters or gore, they remind us of our most primal fears: death, loneliness, abandonment. We're so used to people filling up every space that when they're suddenly gone, our brains struggle to process it. The place itself becomes like a corpse, standing, intact, but without a soul. If you imagine someone inside, they wouldn't be alive or joyful. They'd be forgotten, alone, maybe even dead. That's why liminal spaces are so universally disturbing. They dig into something deeper than fear. They make you wonder not just what happened there, but why you feel like you've been there before. Because in the end, the true horror isn't what you see. It's the silence, the emptiness, and that whisper in your head that says, something is missing here.
And maybe something is watching.